Okay, so it's 4 in the morning and I've been sitting in a fully lit room, although you can't tell, and okay, once again I look like crap. The video I was going to make tonight is just not going to happen. Sponsored by Xylitol. Xylitol. This is a fantastic product. I don't even have my kitchen light. This is a fantastic product. It tastes like sugar. It's got grains that are bigger and crunchier than sugar. It's fabulous. Not sponsored, of course. I just love this product. If I had been using this product for the last 4 years, my teeth wouldn't be like that. And this was going to be a video about my teeth. Also sponsored by, if you used to drink 3 or 4 times a year, and now you drink maybe 3 times a day, consider Apothic Crush. It will stain your teeth, but it's better tasting than most wine because wine sucks. Frankly, I'm not a wine connoisseur. But you know what? Moscato. Just when it's time for me to stop drinking after 3 years, 2 or 3 times a day, Moscato is actually delicious white wine. And I thought I hated white wine. I completely hate Chardonnays and the ladies that, no, I don't hate anybody. But, you know, I don't want to be a Chardonnay lady. Anyway, this is like an ugly ass wine label because it's a kind of a turquoise blue or green, and I'm sorry, that just doesn't sit well with me because I'm a core 4 and I don't do medium blue at all. And y'all thought I was a 9 and I was going to make peace. I'm not a 9, I just like to get along with people because I'm a 2-ish 4. Okay, let's see. Oh, it just looks worse and worse. I'm going to get cut off any minute or not. Yeah, I did decorate this room with my core 4, but not with my 5 wing. Otherwise, it would be all Francis Bacon and Edvard Munch. Instead, I went with Botanical Prince, Lord Leighton's Flaming Dawn. Yeah, you've already seen that a number of times. This is like, what is that thing? I don't know, my boyfriend's into it. He found out it's probably NK Ultra bullshit. My late husband got this made for us in Istanbul, where we eventually went together. Isn't that lovely? You know, I thought Istanbul, Constantinople, you know, the Vermilion City, if that makes any sense, would be, they used a lot of vermilion in their art before Gauguin borrowed that. See, there's some art on this channel. I thought they would be super exotic, and there were women in like full burkas. There's this one teenage girl, like this kind of, I think there were a lot of, I heard there were a lot of Saudi Arabian tourists when we were there, and that those weren't really Turkish women. She had like a full, teenage girl, full burqa, some kind of satiny fabric, and then her toes were showing and they were painted red. It's because we find a way to get around the rules and restrictions that are placed on us. Like, okay, this came up on the Splinter group off of the Candor Channel news, which, news about the Candor Channel, which Ryan, not Adi, but Ryan changed to news about penis, borrowing Adi's catchphrase. This is the ring, this is the ring, this is the ring of the channel. Yeah, so I mentioned as the group got a little more thoughtful, no, there was a Splinter group, which I called shit, Enia, as in Enneagram, shit, fuck, chat. And my mom was all, Jude, you're out of control. And I was like, no, that's kind of my personality. Anyway, so I changed the channel to the earnest and informative sex talk channel, formerly known as Enia Shit Fuck Chat, because some serious stuff was being said, and somebody said something about, like, when your cervix is too low and it makes sex painful, which I know about because my first 2 long-term partners were like 8 inches and more and not good at foreplay. So that makes for excruciating sex sometimes. So anyway, yeah, but the human body and spirit is unbelievably resilient. Apparently, if you cut off a woman's clitoris, what happens is that the vaginal sensations increase to magnify the pleasure of sex. So, and as they say at Good Vibrations, a store around here, we have more than one sexual center. It's not all about the clitoris. Clitoris is good. Clitoris is fine. It's just whatever works for you. If you're a clitoris girl, then you go, girl. If you're a vag, ew, I don't. My new word is pussy cunt. Oh, this is so dirty. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to label this trigger warning. I'll just call the video trigger warning, even though it's a plug for xylitol, which everyone should use. Put it in your mouth. It's like crystals that taste like sugar. If you use too much in your tea, you'll notice a little difference, but basically it's like crystals that taste like sugar. It's a little bit chilly, if that makes any sense. It conducts heat differently than sugar, and it will protect your teeth. If I had been using it the way I used to for the last 4 years, my fillings wouldn't have fallen out, and I wouldn't have gotten my lovely dentist, Amy Lee, said my teeth went downhill very rapidly the last year of my husband's illness. So I was living in the basement to give us some space from each other, and I wasn't doing my usual routines. Like with the xylitol is the only thing I can think of that was different, and stress makes your mouth more acid, and my mouth is very acid. But don't worry, somebody was asking on the group what type gives the best BLWJBS, and I'm still going to say my type, 4 with 5 wing, 471, because we are perfectionists. So, but you know, I'm just kidding. I'm sure everyone is equal, folks. I'm a big equality chick. I'm a big egalitarian, which for some reason my boyfriend kind of hates that. I don't know what his trip is. I think maybe he thinks the smartest people should like rule and take care of the less smart people, which, you know, I mean, I like the take care of part. Okay, so beautiful botanicals, and what's a good image to end on? This image means something. I don't know what. We got it in Japan. I love Japan. The people of Japan are magnificent. I felt so comfortable there. You could say that the women are very feminine, but they're also very intelligent and talented, and the men are kind of more yin than yang. I met one older man in Japan in an elevator who our host said, let's all speak English to make our American USian, another another term I've coined. I think we should call ourselves USians until we come up with something better, because we're not Americans. The whole damn 2 continents and a half as American. Anyway, Masami and what's his name, the really cool kind of cure-like guy, were saying, let's speak English for our American friends. And he was like, in Japanese, no, no, never, never speak English. I never will. And they just laughed because they were like, oh, he's stuck in World War II. But, you know, why shouldn't he be? Okay, this is that last moment in the video when I can calm down and relax and get out of my 7 fix and get into my 2-ish 4 side and say, bye, everybody. The Counter Channel. It took me like 20 minutes to make this video, and it was going to be about something totally different. Oh, and somewhere along the way, I was thinking about A16 and going to A16 with my friend, my male friend. So a word of advice, if you are a platonic male friend to a woman and she says, it's really important to me that we be platonic friends because that's what I want here. And that's hard for her to say because she doesn't want to insult you and suggest that you're like unfuckable, because it's not about that. It's about something else. She's made a decision for some reason, or maybe you are unfuckable to her, but not to the other girls. Anyway, honor that, because if instead you like touch her hair and put your hand on her knee and say, I would like to be sexually intimate with you and all that kind of stuff, and don't walk her back to her car at 1 a.m. and trick her into spending the night with you, and then try to rub her shoulder, and then try to badger her into breaking up with both her husband and then later her boyfriend, all of that shit is sociopathic, and you shouldn't do it. And that's how you lose a female friend, especially if 3 years later she asks you for a favor and tells you she has PTSD, and you're all, yeah, whatever, gotta go by. Because, yeah, that's the nail in the coffin. We're not friends anymore. Anyway, but you guys are great. So, thanks for watching. And that's just a little bit of like, I want this channel to enlighten. So, when somebody says, let's be platonic friends, be that. I've been through it like half a dozen, somewhere between half a dozen and a dozen times. It's tragic to lose a friend that way. Okay. Not that I'm not even that cute. What the hell? I mean, I'm just kind of exotically weird in a way that some people find compelling, I guess. I only want to be beautiful to the person who loves me. If I'm just pleasant looking to everybody else, that's fine with me. That's maturity. Maturity. This video is sponsored by Xylitol and Maturity. And somehow it's almost 10 minutes long. Oh my god, if it were 10 minutes long, it could be monetized, but I'm not there yet. This whole channel is based on a crashing phone, so The technical difficulties are the reason the channel exists. Don't try to turn your platonic friends into friends with benefits or summer flings or whatever. It's not nice. Be nice. Be nice, everybody. Be nice. That's the rule in my groups. Be nice. The only rule. The Kant. Okay, here's my 5-wing. Kant said there's only one something. There's nothing inherently good but a good will. So have a good will. Be good natured. Be nice.